Hello and welcome back to In the Kitchen with Matt. I am your host, Matt Taylor. Today, I'm going to show you how to make granola. I had a request to make a video on granola, so here we go. That's what we're going to do. This homemade granola recipe is super easy to do. If I can do it, you can do it. Before we move on, make sure to subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell so you won't miss out on any of my new videos. Let's get started. First, let's preheat our oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 176 Celsius. Down below in the description box, I'll list all the ingredients and their amounts. Next, we'll add about 1/3 of a cup of pecans. You can add more, you can add less, you could add different nuts. Like I have a 1/4 cup of slivered almonds as well. Some other things that you can add are like pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, other kind of different seeds, and of course different kinds of nuts as well. Let's add in our salt, 1/2 teaspoon of salt. This is just table salt. And 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Now let's take a spoon and let's mix this all together. And I added it to my 4 cups of rolled old-fashioned oats. You don't want to use the quick 1-minute oats. You want to use the old-fashioned rolled oats, okay? All right, I want to set this aside for now and take another bowl. This is just a small bowl. And I want to add my coconut oil. This is about 1/2 cup of coconut oil. And it's been sitting out at room temperature, but it's not quite completely liquid, so I want to heat it up in the microwave for about 15 seconds or so, 10 seconds, just so it's completely melted. Now let's add in our 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1/4 cup of honey, use a spatula to get all the honey out. 1/4 cup of maple syrup, or you can use all maple syrup or all honey if you like. Pretty simple. And then we just want to give this a good stir. The vanilla extract is going to be like these little bubbles. It's going to get kind of hard to mix that in there with that oil, but once we get it into the oats and whatnot, it'll be fine. All right. Now we take our oats and our other mixture here, and then we'll just pour this all in there. And then we want to just make sure that all these oats and the nuts and the seeds, whatever is in there, gets all coated. All right, excellent. Now we won't add our dried fruit yet. We'll add that at the very end. So now we take a sheet pan lined with a artisan mat. This is a silicone silplat mat, or you could use like parchment paper. You know how I feel about artisan mats. If you follow my show, you know that I love silicone mats. But let's take this and pour it all in there. And then let's just spread this out. We'll spread it out so it's kind of even thickness because we want it to bake evenly. We will be stirring it halfway through, so it's not a huge deal, but just try to spread it out evenly like so. And then we are going to bake it in our preheated oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 176 Celsius for a total of about 24 minutes. But at the 12-minute mark, we're going to take it out, take a spoon, and we'll move it around and then put it back in for the remainder of time until it gets lightly golden brown on top. All right, let's do that. Okay, it's been about 12 minutes. Now we just want to stir this around. And then just push it back down again. And then we'll bake it for another about 10 to 12 minutes until it's slightly golden brown on the top. All right, and when it comes out of the oven, it'll look something like this, slightly golden brown on the top. Now we want to just let this sit for about 45 minutes to an hour to let it cool completely, and then we'll go on to the next step. All right, it's been about 45 minutes to an hour, and I can tell it's nice and dry and nice and crunchy. So I'll just take a spoon, and we're gonna come in here and we're gonna just kind of break it apart a little bit, and you could make it in whatever chunk size that you want. And then now I want to transfer them to a bowl. And then I'm going to take about a cup of dried fruit. In this case, I'm using craisins, but you could use raisins, you could use like dried apricots, whatever dried fruit that you pretty much want to use. And just kind of mix it together. And there we have it, homemade granola. Come in here, try a little piece out. All right, the homemade granola is done. Turned out fantastic, really easy to do. If I can do it, you can do it. I'm Matt Taylor. This has been another episode of In the Kitchen with Matt. Thank you for joining me. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or requests, put them down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thumbs up, down the corner, push it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos. Take care. Time for me to dive into this. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Homemade granola.